Everyone, this is a preview for The Sims 4 Get to Work. On Friday the 13th, yes, Friday the 13th of March 2015, in case you're watching this in the future, myself and 8 others went to EA UK to preview The Sims 4 for a few hours. Throughout this day, we got to just get hands on with the game, take a few screenshots, and just kind of get a feel for some of the features that the game is going to introduce to the Sims 4 experience. And to put it into a quick thing here, you're going to, if you like Open for Business, if you like Ambitions, you're going to love this expansion pack. It is awesome and a great start to The Sims 4. So I've got some notes here, and I kind of just want to go through them because I need to type up coursework. So I want to do some unique articles. I've got some plans of how I want to do articles. And it's going to be different from the past, not my usual preview where I kind of just walk through it and things like that, because there's so much to do in it that you can only focus on certain things. So the things I focused on were retail, first day as a detective, and first day as a doctor, and a few other bits and bobs as well, which we're going to go through. So first of all, there is a new retail area, and you can go to this world, and it has 4 lots on it, so you can build up stuff, you can live there if you want to, you can do whatever you want, and it's kind of set within Willow Creek. It's kind of how Sim Guru Azure, who was at the event, described it. So it's really nice. I'll probably have some pictures flashing up over here, maybe, hopefully. And moving into CAS, there are no new traits in The Sims 4 Get to Work, and no new walk styles, and from what I saw there's no visible aspirations either. But when looking at men's items, when I was making my sim, I found 8 new hairstyles, 1 new hat, 4 new necklaces, 7 new makeup options, 9 new tops, and also tons of other colours and however you want to have it and all that, 4 new trousers, 2 new bracelets, and also 7 new pairs of shoes. So there is a lot of things there. Now, one big thing in CAS now is you can actually create aliens. Aliens are now in The Sims 4 and they are better than they've ever been in a Sims game, which will go into that in more detail. So you can customise them, and you can also customise their human disguise, because they can disguise themselves as humans. So the way that it was described to us is that you may have your sim, marry someone, and you will not know they're an alien until you have like a half alien, half sim baby. So you never know what you're going to get now. That person walking down the street could be an alien in disguise. Look out for that. So moving into the game, you can start up your own business like in Sims 2 Open for Business, and I was so excited for that because that was my favourite expansion pack for The Sims 2. So I naturally spent a lot of time looking into this to begin with, built up my own little shop. It was like a bakery crossed with a clothing boutique and technology shop. So, it was quite cool. I did take a picture of it, but I lost my original pictures because the computer I was playing on just died. So the last hour I had to rush and recreate all these pictures I took. So you can buy a retail store on the phone and pick the world you want to do it in. So you can do it in Willow Creek, you can do it in Oasis Springs, or you can do it in the new world as well. And one cool thing that I noticed is when you first go to this, you can actually transfer funds into the business. So if you've got funds within the family money, you can send that to the business to use it there, or vice versa, and send money from the business into your household funds. So it's really handy for transferring between them, and you can do this, whenever you want to. So the way you manage your shop is from the till itself. So this allows you to set the store prices, transfer retail funds like we just mentioned. You can sell the store, you can open the store, you can manage employees to hire, or look at your current ones you've got. You can, as you progress through and build up your business, you can have more employees. So to begin with, you can only have 1, then you can have more and more. You can purchase advertising as well to boost people coming to your shop. It can be on the TV or the web, and there's there's long-term and there's short-term advertising. So depending on what you pick will influence the amount of people that actually come to your shop and take a look. And of course you can customise employee uniforms. That's always an important thing to do if you want things like that. One important thing I was asked is about these mannequins you can have in your clothing shop. You can actually create any outfit you want to put on these, or you can generate a random outfit, and you can even change the pose of the mannequin between active, business, confident, playful, neutral, and flirty. So depending on what kind of shop you're going for, so you might want to have a flirty swimwear shop or a businessy pose for a suit shop. You can, the possibilities are endless, and people can pick these on, try them, and buy them, and all that good stuff. So like I said, I had a clothing boutique, also had a bakery in here as well. So from here, there's a new baking skill. I'm pretty sure that isn't in The Sims at the moment. And from level, you can create all sorts of things, as pastries, as sweets, cupcakes. At level 1, you can make breadsticks, brownies, and sugar cookies. And these all contribute to the baking skill. So that's all fun. You can bake it, and then you can set this for sale. You can set practically anything for sale within your store. So you just put it onto the bakery stand, click it, set for sale, and keep making more if you want to. Then you can restock them when they're out, when they've been bought. Now, unlike Open for Business, you actually have to engage with your customers. They are not just going to walk in, swipe something, and buy it. When they buy stuff, they don't have to go to the till like an Open for Business. They will just buy it there, and then you can go up and ring up the customer. You'll get your tablet out, and you'll do it all from there with them and talk to them there. So you have to try and sell the stuff to them, greet them when they come into the shop, help them discuss the product. It's about spending a lot of time with building relationships with the customers while they're in the shop. So hired employees arrive when the store opens, and there's also new bits in the UI. There's a retail panel to look at the costs and allow you to manage your shop, and just to make sure you are making money and not losing stuff. So another cool thing is, it was recently announced, you could actually take pictures and make a photography business. So you can actually take photos of Sims, you can add filters like Instagram and sell them. They can have small, medium and large images. You can change it to be between portrait and landscape. And this goes to all the photography skills. So if they've got a low level photography skill, there'll be things like finger blur, it won't look too good, or like a gnome will pop in the middle just where they're unexperienced, and they'll be low quality and all things like that. So, there's quite a lot of things you can do here. You can sell anything you want, make whatever you want, and it's crazy. So moving on to the detective career, you can actually you can join any active career you want, which is detective, scientist, or doctor. So use the computer. So going through like the first things you do as this detective, use the computer to get your assignment, and so then you have to you can staff the front desk if you want to, and all things like that. And then you click on the big crime map and you travel to the crime scene, and from here you need to start actually finding clues, and you can search for them. You can click on the ground and search, like a circle radar thing will go out and make things appear, take pictures and all things like that. And this is to get evidence, and once you've got enough evidence and dusted for fingerprints and get samples, you can actually then take witnesses' reports and also then go back to the police station. And from here you can use a chemical analyzer and computer to actually evaluate the evidence, and from this the better logic skill actually helps with this, and the more you use this, the more it improves your logic skill, so that all helps. And then you can actually file the crime scene evidence, and then that's kind of wraps up your first day as being a detective. So there's a lot going on here, and it kind of guides you through to begin with and gives you suggestions of what you should do in order to progress. You don't have to follow them, you can just mess around at work, you can do whatever you want. And also you can process criminals at the station and even extend your work day if you want to. Only once every work day you can extend it, you can't just keep extending it, you do have to go home. So that's kind of an overview of the beginning detective career. Obviously you can put people into prison, let them out, take mugshots, do as you wish. And then we move on to being a doctor, which I only briefly got to play with because the computer actually turned off on me. So to begin with, what I had to do, I had to greet 2 co-workers, and then we could admit patients to the exam bed to see what's wrong with them and treat them if we want to. So you can treat the patients, you can bring them food, you can examine them, take their temperature, give them injections, and there's a lot of things you can do here. It is crazy. In addition to that, there's a lot of new things that have arrived in the build mode. You can actually move the whole lot now, so if you've got the building, plants outside trees, you can move them all at the same time. Really handy. And there's a new world screen as well for selecting your worlds. You will love that. And if you hover over them, it's like a little animation. It's like if you hover over Oasis Springs, you'll see a running dinosaur. It's just nice little touches, really. It makes it nicer to use and manage worlds. And also, basements are coming to the game. They're coming in the form of a free game update. And you can build 2 levels below. And also, you can now build up to 4 stories, not 3 stories, 4 stories now. So together you can have 6 floors in the game. So that will allow a lot more building, and help with people who've been moaning that you can only have 3 stories. And kind of probably the last big thing that I got to look at briefly was aliens. The alien world is like nothing you've ever seen in the game. So the alien world, Sixum I think it is, so Max is backwards, is the alien world, and you can actually travel to it now by reaching the top of the scientist's active career, and you can build a teleporter and go there. And it kind of looks like something from Darkspawn. It's like nothing you've ever seen in The Sims before. It is awesome. And there you can see aliens, interact with them, do what you want, and there's alien abductions in the game. You can have alien babies, male Sims can get pregnant from abduction. There's a lot of stuff going on. They have crammed so much content into this expansion pack, and it was impossible for me to look at all of this while I was there. I only briefly got to dabble with everything, and like I said, the thing I mainly focused on was the retail system, which is where a lot of my preview is going to come from, like written preview. This video is kind of making more just tell you everything I've got on paper and mash it all together so you kind of get an idea of some of the stuff that's there. But there's a lot of things there, and I didn't even get to look at the scientist's career, didn't get to look at a lot of the other things in the game. It's a really deep expansion pack, and in fact it's probably going to be one of the best ones we've ever had. I've really enjoyed it, and I think that I'm going to be hooked on this. SimGuru Azure said the reasoning why they made a game like this is from polls, feedback and survey. In the end, everything that came together was the most things people wanted to see in The Sims were active careers and retail. So that's where it came from. They've kind of got ambitions, got a business, mashed them together, added some aliens and lots of other cool features and enhancements, and it's going to be spectacular. So be sure to check out other Sims fan sites and other people who went to the event, and also keep an eye out on BeyondSims.com for all of the latest previews, and they'll be coming very soon. Hope you like this really quick look at everything, really. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to have to go and start writing an essay and cry, I think. I'm looking forward to it, but you're going to love this expansion pack. From first hands-on experience, it's awesome, and I can't wait to review it more when the full thing actually comes out. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.